Welcome, wonderful Sagittarius. This is your March 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. Before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine having big roots like a tree. Now let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, Sagittarius. Well, as you can see, I already pre-shuffled some oracle cards for you. So we're going to start with the overall and the finances reading. After oracle, we're going to pull some tarot and clarifiers, and then later we're going to do the love reading and the answer to your question from this deck. So there's like 3 parts of this reading. So let's jump right into it. So we're starting with the Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. Lady of the Stars is here to empower you to continue on the path of, discipline that you have here. That's set to nourish and transform your life. So if you have been questioning your progress, this is a confirmation that you are on the right path. Okay? This path will illuminate your true passions, even if you're not sure what are those at the moment, okay? And there's a strong message here that you need to stop comparing your progress to others. You know, every soul has its own unique way of tapping into life's gifts and utilizing those. And just accept that your path is your own and that you're doing it in your own unique way. And everything will set into place in time. Okay? Accept where you are, and with discipline and with the control of the senses, you will get where you want to be. And you might even surpass whoever it is that you're comparing yourself to. There's really no need for that. All right. So this card suggests that recently you have let go of some distractions in your life. And everything has upgraded since then. And it will keep upgrading, more. As long as you stay in control of your senses. So maybe you remove some vices out of your life. And, maybe you successfully done it with the Saturn here and the discipline. And you're encouraged to continue to do so. It might be something small, like just like not eating junk food or like wasting your time on some, I don't know, TV shows or something. And instead you decided that you're going to take that time and that you're going to use it for something, to create something with this pearl here, something that might take time, just like a pearl takes time to become a pearl out of the ordinary piece of, rock. Okay, so you might have taken some project like a shell, something that you're going to make really, really beautiful and shiny. Okay, so let me just see here. Yeah, this azurite stone will help you utilize the best of Saturn energy, Working with Saturn energy is slow, but the results are long-lasting and they manifest physically. That's really important as well. Okay, so keep on nurturing yourself. You have the new moon in your 4th house this month, in the 2nd of March. So this new moon is conjuncting Jupiter, which is the luckiest planet of them all. So you can really, really set some seeds now of how to better nurture yourself. Maybe it will be meditation. maybe it will be something that you decide to do for yourself, like I don't know, just taking care of yourself in some kind of way, instead of like allowing your time to be consumed by consumerism of whatever sort that is out there to keep us entertained, instead of utilizing our own power and strength to actually manifest something that we want to see. Okay, so definitely use this new moon energy in your fourth house to nurture yourself. The better you feel, the better will turn out whatever it is that you have in the making now. Something also that might be with Saturn here, connected to communication in some sort of way, because Saturn is transiting your third house of communication, and any kind of communication related jobs. That might be YouTube, podcast, a book, whatever it is, that you decided to do. You're invited to keep on track with that. Okay, let's just turn into the tarot a bit to clarify all of this. Let's see. Okay, so as I shuffle, I would like to invite you that you please comment down below what kind of content would you like me to create. Okay, so besides these monthly readings for each sign, I'm gonna do like a pick a card reading, and you can tell me in the comments what would you like to see here. And I'm new here, there are many comments, so if you comment, I will most likely do a video that you requested. Okay, one too many, but this one is, let's see, the South Node. Where is the South Node? In your 12th house. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we have Three of Wands in reverse, clarified by the House 8 here. We have the Chariot, which is all about taking action and going somewhere, clarified by the House 12. And we have the Hanged Man in reverse, clarified by the Earth. So let me just tune in here for a second. So there might have been something you're really passionate about, that you were like unsure of how to take action on. And meditation, and house 12 is ruling sleep and meditation. So maybe you'll have idea on how to move forward on that in your dreams, when you're dreaming or when you're meditating, because this lady is meditating here. Okay, so yeah, there's some passionate project and that you didn't go after. House of 8 is clarifying perhaps you have some subconscious block towards it. And in the month of March, you're invited to go within your subconscious, which is the House 12, and the place that we reach through the meditation, to maybe remove the source of perhaps a fear, Okay, so maybe you can meditate with Lady Isis here. You have meditations on YouTube, Lady Isis. She's very good for removing any sort of fear or trauma that keeps us blocked from moving forward. So either way, it looks like with this new moon in your fourth house, which is all about emotional centeredness, being able to control your emotions in a way that they don't control you. Not that you're not able to feel, but that you're able to, not let them take over. So I highly recommend that will help you with your creative project, that it moves forward and that it's set into, Earth is again another Saturn element here. So there is something of real value that you have to offer to the world. It's only that you need to kind of release your own doubt that you can actually achieve whatever it is that your soul aspires to, okay? So the Hangman is about a different vision, and there might have been also some physical restriction that has been keeping you away from this dream or goal. Maybe it was in another place that you had to like move and you couldn't because of some physical restrictions that you have, or connection to, you know, somebody that has a physical alignment that needs your assistance. That's resonating, of course, for some of you, not for all of you. And here it says that you're gonna accomplish it anyway. You know, whenever they're on the road to success, there are always like roadblocks. But roadblocks are not there to prevent us from achieving that goal. It's a way to strengthen us for the next step of our goal. That's how I look at it. Okay? So keep that in mind as you move forward. And we do have the North Node and Uranus in your sixth house as well, which is ruled by Taurus, which is an earth sign. So in your career, there might be sudden ups and downs, but you can also utilize Uranus energy by doing something innovative and something very unusual, especially with the North Node also joining it there now. So if you have an idea that's a bit, you know, out of ordinary, something really new, this year and a few next years are, especially this year and the next year, are perfect that you actually bring that to light. Okay? All right. I think that's all that I have for you. Really interesting reading. I never had similar something energies like this. So yeah, you are now in March. You're definitely moving forward with this Chariot card, and like I said, meditations and in your dreams can actually show you the way of how to build this pearl fully. Okay, there we are. So now we're going to move into the love portion of your reading. I hope this made sense, you know. There was a lot of different energies I tuned into channeling this. So hopefully everybody gets a little bit of what they resonate with. Now let's move on to the love reading. We have Queen of Nagas. We have Neptune. And we have Creative Intimacy. Okay, so both of these cards are very heavy water cards. This is actually, she's in the water. She's like a, you can see maybe like a siren, something like that. And Neptune, of course, is the bluest planet of them all, and it's the 12th house, and it's the deep waters. It's again about subconscious mind. So let me just tune in here for a second. Okay, so Neptune is in Pisces. He's also here with this new moon that is happening in your 4th house. So in month of March is definitely a key that you are kind of putting a new groundwork and new roots in your emotional strength. That's gonna create this very nice creative intimacy with the new partner or the existing partner. You know, the better you feel in your skin, the better every relationship will be. That's the message here. Okay, so Queen here indicates that cleansing your body, mind, and heart and soul will be of particular benefit at this time. And it looks like the best way to do it with you in the month of March is with water. So you can either take some long baths, or if you're, you know, go to the beach if you can, if it's that time of the year for you. You can also program the water that you're drinking with the intention of healing or to manifest the loving relationship or whatever it is. So you can program your water just by talking to it. Water is receptive to the words. Or you can just play it some nice music, some frequencies, or some nice affirmations to the water that you're drinking, because we are made of water mostly, and what we of course take into our body, it affects us. So since this are two very heavy water cards, I do suggest using water to cleanse. Okay. Also, this card, it's a lucky card. Okay, so notice the many positive synchronicities. You know, affirming that something of great value is coming your way. Okay, there is no need to impose limit on the limitless resourcefulness and creative generosity of the divine at play in your affair. All you need to do is invite it and trust, you know, trust. The water is all about, and Neptune, who rules Pisces, it's all about trust. It's about trusting that you can really have a loving relationship with the partner that you have, or next partner that you're manifesting. Here is all about you and what you bring about into your world, what you're manifesting. Okay, so with this creative intimacy, we have the ruler of your fifth house. Ruler of your fifth house is Mars, because your fifth house is ruled by Aries. So Mars is dancing with this artist Venus for the whole month in your third house. So you can maybe write a poem to your partner if you have one, or maybe to your crush. You don't need to send it, but it will like give you this beautiful outlet. You can even draw a caricature. How do you say it? You know, when you draw a picture of somebody that is not really accurate, that is more like funny. It, you know, of your partner. Or maybe you can take a class together in the arts area to bond. Maybe even, you know, painting or something music related, you know. If you do that with your partner in the month of March, you really have a nice time, and you'll learn something new about your partner that you didn't know before. Okay, for the single ladies and men over there, in the month of March, you are attracting artistic persons with this creative intimacy. So you might attract some artists that are doing like painting or drawing. With Neptune, music is prominent. Music is ruled by Neptune, as well as the movie industry. Anything, you know, that is connected with, you know, taking us away from our daily hum and drum. So maybe even a magician, because he's with the hand here, like he's gonna pull a rabbit out of the hat. All right, I'll just shuffle the tarot now to get some more clarity here. Also, I forgot to mention in your finances reading that we do have a full moon in your 10th house, dear Sagittarius. So as far as the finances and social status goes, that is ruled by the 10th house, and also career. There is some kind of project that you might be finishing in March that you're going to reap the great benefits from. This full moon is actually trining Pluto, which is in your second house of money and resources. So money might be also coming your way for some kind of, you know, project that you finished in the 10th house. So be on the lookout for that. And now let's get back to your love reading. Starting off, we have the Lovers, we have the Star, and we have the Ten of Swords here. All right, so let me just clarify that. So the Lovers is a beautiful, beautiful card. Always suggesting somebody who is a true match for us, but it's also representing a choice. Okay. The Star is all about the wish fulfillment. You know, she's holding on to the star. It's about wish fulfillment. And Ten of Swords is letting go of some, well, kind of mental, you know, mental pain that will then heal us, you know. So we do have a healing coming for you in March with this Chiron and this Ten of Swords, you know. You are letting go of some old pain connected to some kind of choice you made in your love life. So there's that. So that's beautiful. Healing is always nice. And yeah, we did see that in this oracle of the part here, that we do have some healing to do with all these water cards. So you're purifying in the month of March, and that's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful new alignment, a new frequency that is coming for you. The star is like, I think, even the most beautiful card in the deck that you can get. It's a wish fulfillment, okay? So when you get rid of these old things that are holding you back, maybe some negative thoughts and pain that were caused by the past lover or the lover that you have now, once you just shift your perception of things, that automatically changes your frequency. And when you change your frequency is where you vibrate, you know. There are a lot of different ways you can live your life, you know. There are lower frequencies like guilt or, you know, anger, and there are higher frequencies like love and joy. Now, sometimes we are pulled into lower frequencies by outside you know, forces, but if we strive to be mostly highly vibrating, the more we stay in the high vibe, it will be harder for anything to pull us down to the low vibe. And this is the lesson for you in March, to really understand, if the more you stay in this beautiful star card, the easier you know, you are letting go, and you're not the vibrational match to pain. Okay? It's okay. We sometimes all feel pain, or sometimes all do the healing, but you need to strive that you're mostly on the high vibrational point, and the more you stay over there, it'll be really, really harder for anybody to get you down, including yourself. Okay, so let's see this North Node here. North Node is currently transiting your 6th house. So for those of you who are single, you might meet somebody from your everyday life as well, because we do have also this Mars and Venus dance in your 3rd house of you know, neighbors. So for those of you who are single, you might attract somebody from everyday life, really, somebody that might have suffered some kind of betrayal, and needs also some time to heal, so that they can open up to you. So if somebody comes like that, make sure you give them plenty of time. You know, all the artists are a bit more sensitive in general. Those are mostly like water, you know, water-based chart people. I'm not talking about the Leos, you know, who are like out and performing, but you know, the artists that are a little bit more, you know, emotional. Okay, so somebody emotional might be coming your way, or if you're together with a partner, your partner, you know, might be a bit more emotional in March, and might require a bit of more of your moral support, and so you will build intimacy in the month of March with your partner, or with somebody new coming your way, maybe somebody from your daily life. Okay, so now let's move on to the last part of the reading. And that part of the reading is you thinking about the question that you want to have answered, and me doing the shuffling here, and then reading the answer for you straight from the book. So let's go, Sag. So think about a question that you might want to have answered. Please try to think about only one in particular. All right. Okay, so you had more questions than one, I see. Okay, so I always take the last one as your answer that I read from the book, and these two I will show though. So we have Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. That's answer to one of your questions. We have Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. And the main answer and the main question, we have Wasp Spirit, sometimes life stings. Okay, let's see what we have for you from the book. Just one moment. Okay, there we are. Not all that spirit creates in nature is easy to love. But when we look through the eyes of Wasp Spirit, we recognize that even though sometimes life stings, there is a purpose for pain, just as there is purpose for wasps in the natural world. Wasps keep insect populations down, supporting the growth of plants. So too, the sting of life may hurt, and you may feel deeply disappointed or even resentful that the wasp spirit has shown up, but you will soon come to see that spirit has something wonderful in store for you. You may well come to realize that being stung led to something far better than you had envisioned for yourself. Perhaps behind the scenes, Wasp Spirit was conspiring with Spirit to ensure that you could grow something of value to you. Spirit has a plan, and Wasp Spirit plays a part. Have you ever looked back and been glad that your parents weren't answered because the path you took led to something far better? Wasp Spirit is a reminder to reflect on those times. For today's thing may hurt, but something better awaits you. Okay, that pretty much sums up the healing part of the reading that we did for you. So I'm wishing you the best with that, Sagittarius. That's all I have for you in this reading, but you can also enjoy the reading I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Sagittarius. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment what kind of videos would you like me to make for you and the impressions of this reading. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when Pick a Card readings are out, and have a beautiful March.